Good morning, people. What's going on? Welcome to the stream, everyone. How's everybody doing? Let's. What's up? Morning, morning. Mano, morning. Silver, Bon. How's it going, man? Welcome. Zell, how's it going? All right. Let me just turn off the music. So, here we go. Should be good to go. Right, so last day of the week for me for the stream, not for trading but for the stream. Unfortunately, as you know, I don't stream on Fridays, guys. For those of you who don't know, but usually Thursdays we do get some decent moves, so hopefully that is the case. My best days are on Thursdays, so let's hope that's the case. I guess normal watch list what I have here. I've already posted it on the Discord, and the Discord link would be here. Just gonna post it out, and just give me a minute, guys. I need to add something here. Okay. So that's our Discord. Hopefully it works. The link works. And see if I can put this alert thing down. Chat box. Always show messages. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. All right, guys. So, what do we have here? SPY. SPY, as you can see, guys, we have our YB zones on the daily. So the daily zones we had was 41650s to 41760s, this area here, and then also at the lows we have 40750s, right? So it's not going anywhere. It's still in between that. So as long as it stays in between that, I've been mentioning that every single day. I'm going to be very careful trading the big caps. The reason why I say that is it can be a little bit choppy. Although having said that, I have been proven wrong quite a few times lately when it comes to, you know, SPY moving the way it does. Yeah, we do see some chop. As you can see, you know, initially we do see some chop. But, you know, I've been seeing this a lot. If you stay for the midday, I think you have an advantage here if you do trade big caps like Extreme does, Darkness. You might want to stay till midday to lunchtime. After lunchtime, a SPY starts to make a proper move. So as you can see, you know, midday is the one that creates the real move. So it might be the same thing. It hasn't changed for a while now. That's been the case for weeks now. In fact, it's been trend. It's kind of like a new trend now with SPY or the market that it starts to move after lunch for some reason. It didn't used to be like that. Unfortunately, I cannot benefit that much from it because the first 2 hours I trade, and that's if I can get something decent from that 2 hours, perfect, great. And after that, you get fatigued mentally, you get exhausted, and your decision making is not at best. So I decide to just leave it alone unless I have a trade going, or I see something crazy. My alert starts popping and stuff like that. But anyway, so it's, as you can see, it's gapping down, yes, from yesterday's close. Yesterday was also an inside day of an inside day. So We've been getting this little chop zone here. We needed to break it for us to actually make up a proper directional bias on it. At the moment, I'm not biased. We can take both sides if it starts to move somewhere. If it starts to create a proper direction, we'll see. Initially, again, I'm expecting chop on SPY. That means on all the big names, be very careful. By the way, Meta, I think, is it today that is trading as Meta? It might be. So just be aware of that. Meta is trading as Meta, not Facebook anymore. Let's try Facebook actually. SB, FB. Okay, yeah, there you go. So FB is gone today, and Meta is here. All right. So the name change. Do you think it's gonna bring a little bit of unluck? We shall find out. It's at the lows. It's way at the lows. So yeah, the big caps, that's where I stand with the big caps. And let's have a look at our main watches to keep an eye on. AERC, if you can short this is great. I am a proper short biased on this one, looking decent. Okay, RDBX had that look yesterday for a possible short squeeze. It did try to do it over 11s, but it just failed off. So today might be the gap fill from yesterday. So the target could be 850s. Yeah, there's quite a bit of range there for sure. So again, on this one as well, a bit short biased. Husa again, we still have that continuation going on this one, and it still keeps on holding. But I'm, as you know, I'm short biased on it because of the daily and all whatever's happening on this one. MO is gapping down, I believe, because of what was the reason why? No, it's not gap down. Basically, yesterday had a very weak day. Very big red from 50 to 30s all the way to 49 40s, right? So huge. The stock doesn't usually do that, although it has done that in the past quite a few times, but not as big as this, and it's still staying under very close to the lows. So that low is crucial area to watch. If it starts to break that, then we might see some more continuation coming onto this one. So MO short biased. CLF is short biased. Looking, it's already below that yesterday's close. I really wanted to pop towards yesterday's. It's below yesterday's low and close, but I wanted to pop towards yesterday's close and see what it does. Short biased. All right, you might be wondering, where's the long bias thing going on? I don't think we have any. ROKU is the only one that I might consider possible longs over 102s. 102 is an area to keep an eye on. ROKU. Again, this is all news related, guys. I mean, that's why you don't get to see really sort of pattern respect or technical analysis respect. This is all based off of news. If any news comes off of the whole rumor thing, this is gonna pop. What were they planning to buy it for, the price? Was it 160? Right. Netflix. Anyways, what else? Vero is still attacking the highs there, and yesterday was a really choppy day. Tried to take that out, and really didn't. No need for that, absolutely. So we basically couldn't do that. So I mean, this is showing some weakness, guys. Again, on this one, short biased, definitely. CRM is interesting, although the volume is very bad. If the volume was there, this is looking really juicy for a long setup. Very beautiful. Picks itself up. That could be a reversal. Pulls back. Nice little flag pattern, or whatever, micro flag, I guess. And then a break of this crucial daily level here, which I believe, no, it's not. It hasn't broken yet. So if you're trading this, just watch this level, guys. This level here. So if it does push up and then holds this 190.50 area, there you go. That's your long trade there. So ROKU and VRM could produce some long opportunities. Now, the gappers, AUVI. AUVI is a low price stock. So this had a deal with the country Pakistan, yeah. That's how the English born, or sorry, British Pakistanis say that name, Pakistan, yeah. Exclusive contract with Pakistan, and so basically that's a good thing. You know, it's an exclusive contract, so it's not just a contract. It's this country is the only one that's going to provide this. I believe the air purification system. So that could be something. Keep an eye on this one. Although low priced, I don't like to trade low priced, but the catalyst behind this is there. So this could run. What's the volume on it? Right now we're looking at 12 million, and 12 million float is the float. So it's actually had its float rotated almost very, very close to it. Right, NEO is gapping down because of earnings, I believe, and this could be a potential continuation to the downside, guys. Gap and go to the downside, hopefully. So this could provide some decent opportunities, short biased. BILI as well, similar to NEO, short biased because of earnings gap down. SIG, earnings gap up, no volume at all though. This is what I'm worried about, but it's a nice little gap, decent gap, and if it holds, then we could see some continuation. So quite a few earnings gappers today. Keep an eye on those three. AUVI, I'm not too sure. Be very careful with this. Low price stock could do anything. This could easily be float locked, rotation locked, or whatever you want to call them. You know, a single entity could actually lock the rotation on this bad boy, AUVI, and if that's the case, you are actually in their hands if you trade them. But NEO, BILI, SIG bought, three of those are earnings plays. That's pretty much it, guys, and wish you best of luck, and just take it easy out there. Let it come to you. Don't chase the trades, guys. If you miss it, you miss it. There's nothing you can do, but just make sure that let the trade come to you. Sit on your hands if you have to, literally. I'm not just saying it. Sometimes I have to literally sit on my hands. Get the habit of doing that, and trying to stick to the discipline that you already hopefully written down with a game plan. All right. What's going on, guys? DKNG. Oh, I had DKNG. Let me just have a look at that. Let me look at that. DKNG, I had that. DKNG. DKNG, first of all, we've got a volume of 30 million, which is good enough. The daily is really difficult. Yesterday it had a good, decent day, yeah, for sure. But the way it trades, initially really good strength coming in, but then after that it just died down. So this might have a continuation, but I feel like the continuation is going to be as clean as the day before. So that's why I left it alone. And it says overhead resistance is quite a lot there. We're talking 1470s, 1480s, yeah, 1490s. So this whole zone here between 1480s to 1510s is a big zone. So right there to here, it's gonna. I believe that even if it does pop there, it might start to drop a little bit. DVN, okay, DVN, I don't see anything on this one. I mean, there might be some news behind it. The intraday is telling me otherwise. Yes, sir. How's the chat? Can you see the chat box, guys? Is that arranged properly? Is it big enough? Just trying out these little tips and tricks. All right, what else do we have? What else? Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Is the box size big enough? Text size big enough if you're watching on TV or on laptop? On the mobile phone, it might be a bit difficult, but the names, however, are a bit. Should be blue. Oh, thanks, man. Bon, what's up, man? Thanks for the boost. I think you're one of the first ones who boosted the server on Discord. So appreciate that, mate. And welcome. We haven't had you I think this is the first time you're joining in, or few times you've joined in already. Bon, I like that name. Bon. What does that even mean, Bon? Second time. Yeah, I thought so. So my memory is not that bad, actually. I should be proud of myself. Okay, so the gappers, we have Neo, BILI, and SIG. Let's just put those on the 4 charts. Neo and we'll put Neo here, and then we will put Billy Boy, and Neo. The SIG should come here. Yeah. Saying that, awesome. Isn't bon good in French? I think so. Bon. Good. Yeah. Bon. Merci beaucoup. That's all I know. Comment allez-vous? Also that. I know a little bit French. Comment ça va? Bonne chance. Yeah, bonne chance. Thank you. Merci. Toi aussi? Et vous? I don't know, man. I think I'm losing it. Ooh, nice. Bonbon. Candy. It sounds like a candy, for sure. Sounds like a candy. Bonbon. If not, it would have been a nice name for a candy as well. Here's an idea for candy makers, manufacturers. James Bond. Nice. I like that name as well. Bond. James Bond. AUVI, as you can see, let me show you the 4 charts that I put there. Where's the 4 charts? There we go. Boom. Yes, sir. And chat box is somewhere there. It needs to come back down here. Bigger. And chat box should be on. Why is it not showing? Okay, so we've got about 4 minutes to go. Anything else you guys have in mind as a watch list? Let's try this out. Let's put our Discord. Don't forget to like and sub. It's your usual thing, guys. Discord, join us on our Discord as well. It should pop up any second, the link. There we go. Nightbot. I might change this whole the whole Streamlabs thing. I want to go with something else. Okay, so spy. It's kind of it's been difficult to really make up a decision on spy. Thus, trading big names kind of difficult. But hopefully soon we will start to create a directional move on spy. AERC, all of these AERC and all. Let me just put these properly. I think I have them. Yep, I do have them. Vero, CLF. Okay, CLF is also was interesting. Yeah, CLF is also interesting, guys. It's not even popping up. I really was hoping it will pop up at least towards that 2250. We'll see. It might do that actually. So there's a lot of things we can watch. CLF, ROKU, Vero, Husa. Yesterday, if you've when Husa was actually doing this here, I did mention it to you guys before I left, just to aware. Right over here, as it was climbing over the VWAP, I was mentioning just if it does curl up and starts to hold the VWAP, then we are looking good on this one for possible proper squeeze. This is what we saw. So this is actually what I was anticipating on Husa, clearly. So sometimes staying in later for the lunchtime or after lunchtime it really works out and pays off. So I think we were talking about this with Zell as well, if you remember yesterday on the call. We were talking about, I think that it was here somewhere, and then the volume really kicked in here. The main volume kicked in here properly, the decent volume. Yeah. So as you can see, especially with the daily being like that, when it starts to take out certain crucial level, intraday levels with some volume, that's when the squeeze happens, especially the midday when there's not many traders fighting that trend. That's why you see midday squeezes being stronger. Okay, so we have Neo, Billy Boy, and then we have AUVI, Facebook, SIG. Okay. Righty ho. Yeah. Yeah, I think on Husa it might have been earlier as well. Yeah, we did talk about that. I think we were when I was talking about it. Yeah, it was quite early. Yeah, but it stick to that strength, showing the strength. Is it holding? Yes, it was holding. Although it took its time. Yes, but it was holding. So if you were long on it, for those kind of trades, there was no reason for you to get out on it. Right? AMD is popping somehow. AMD might be the strongest out of them all. RDBX is popping. Let's just keep this a little bit like that. We need to see a little bit of a screen space here. There we go. This might be AUVI might be something that you could start with a scalp move. This could run because it does have potentially stronger catalyst. So if it starts to take out the pre-market high, maybe that could be the place. Now it's created a nice little rejection from 270s, 267s. That is an area you can keep an eye on for the breakout. You can start from there, 260, and then take 277s add. So that's interesting. It's really interesting. Okay, SPY is showing weakness earlier on, but let's see if this is that original, that initial price discovery, which is quite common on SPY. So just why we need to wait up. Yeah, NEO is definitely looking ROKU and NEO probably. ROKU, I'm not too sure. We were long biased on ROKU, right? Yeah, ROKU is washing as well, and it's gap down. Actually, you know what? On this one, it's difficult to be long biased unless it takes that 102. Okay, I was mentioning that. Yeah, 102 ROKU if it does take out. Anything under that, yeah, it could wash off. Yeah, it is under 100 crucial level as well. That if as long as it stays under 100, this should see some momentum to the downside if SPY helps it. But also watching NEO. Billy Boy is just trying to chop around a little bit. AUVI is washing, so there's not much we can do on that one unless it reclaims the VWAP. So yeah. Gap and crab. It's not a gap and crab actually. ROKU is a gap down, gap and go basically. So it's a gap down today. Well, not really. A $2 gap down, almost. Hey, what's up? Welcome, Darkness. Good to have you back. Summertime. Come on, man. I think no. When I say summertime, maybe I'm like not being really sort of accurate on that one. Hopefully in August, after August. So after summer hours, I should have said. Sorry, Darkness. Dude, I need to call you something else. I really feel bad when I start saying Darkness. Yeah, that's not nice, man. Come on, give me your proper name. NEO is looking good also, but let's just wait for the SPY. CLF is washing, yeah. CLF. We were short biased on this. Oh, nice wash. CLF weakness coming in, nice. See, this is the problem with this. I was already short biased and I wanted to follow it up with this. And I think at this point, 22, under 22 was a better entry. But where do you enter though? That's the thing. There's no pullback, there's no pause, there's nothing. It's just a wick. So these kind of ones, that's difficult. And also right now it would be a chase unless we create a nice little pullback. June is summertime for sure. Yes, that's what I meant. End of summer. Sorry. I don't want to. AERC is popping, guys. Again, AERC. Don't want to remove Billy. Don't want to remove any of those. AUVI can go, actually. AERC. AMD is quite strong, relatively strong AMD. And market is popping. So this is what I was expecting from the market today. The gap fill is quite close. It might fill the gap very quickly. And if that's the case, we might see some continuation to the upside. Hopefully that's the case. 411 is the one to keep an eye on SPY. Come on, CLF. And NEO is popping as well. AERC is popping nicely with some volume. Let's have a look at AERC on the other charts. Okay, AERC, to be honest, on this one I feel I'm still short biased on it. AERC. If it does pop towards 10s and it starts rejecting, I'll wait for the backside on AERC. I'm going to be very careful taking longs on this one. AERC. Just be careful on it. ROKU, oh yeah, they did. Oh yeah. Actually, right now, it's not a bad area actually, right now. ROKU. But the problem with ROKU, this is what I was careful on ROKU. ROKU is really based on news. Any news comes off, If they confirm that there's no acquisition or anything like that, then this is gonna go back and fill the gap, which is basically 90s, 93s. So it's all based on the news. That's why I don't like to trade those, specifically those that are waiting for the news to confirm. And if somebody gets it before us, which they will, obviously we'll always be paying them. Be careful with it. Be careful with Roku. Looks alright though, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. Okay, what else? What else? AERC, there goes AERC's drop. Is that the real drop or just a pullback? It seems like a pullback, but we'll see. I'm really tempted to take short on Roku. Really tempted, to be honest. But I'm gonna stick to my decision of not taking Roku. But you know, if you guys see this silver Zell, there is a trade there, but it's not the cleanest. Under 99, right? Maybe 50 cents, 60 cents stop. Yeah, this was a pullback. Look at this AERC. I mean, it looks nice little move, nice little volume, pulls back with a declining volume. So that is a pullback. So this is something quite important now. As it stands, this looks like a pullback, these two candles. So we might have a micro pullback on this one and continues. But it could change next few minutes. As it stands, it looks like a pullback. So we might see some continuation. I don't want to chase it long as well. Daily is not supporting it. Neo is rejecting from this area. I'm gonna be taking short Neo, shorting Neo. Gonna be taking short 1904s at the moment. Okay, it'll be interesting to see. Okay, good. 1897, 1897s. 1897, come on, 1897s. 1898, even better. 1898, guys, I'm in. 1898. Right, so 1898 Neo shorted with the stop over 1926. It takes that out, then all bets are off. Still early to call it. Now this is the front side of the move. It's still early. I forgot to mention that I will add to it if it starts to go my way. So that's just a feeler. It is still early. It hasn't made up that direction to the downside. In fact, it's the front side. So it's attempting to take the high out. It might actually soon do that. I don't want it to be staying over here. Yeah, I don't want it to be staying over here. Okay, it's getting rejected, but I don't think it will hold. So we might have to be very careful to exit. If we have to, we'll exit very quickly. On this one, if it takes my stop out, which is here, Neo, then I wouldn't lose much, to be honest, on it. Barely anything, because that is the starter. Usually my starters are, if I it's not always the same. It changes. Like it's like 30%, 25%. Sometimes it's more than 30% as well, like 50%. So it plays around between 25 to 50%. So just for reference. Yeah, some strength coming in on this one. But I'm okay. My stop being here, I'm fine with that. Unless Neo, I need you to be breaking that 19 and staying under that though. SPY is also rejected off of the VWAP and that level we were talking about, this zone here. This little zone for 11s and for 1035s. So that is the zone is struggling to take out. Okay. There was a clean move. Vero. The day I don't watch Vero, that's the day it's going to create a nice little move, isn't it? By the way, this is gearing up, guys. AERC, I might look into longing this AERC. Just not happy with the daily on AERC though. let's have a look at the volumes dying down. But once it starts to take out that 950, 960, volume will pick up. And still not happy about the daily. I'm a little bit short biased on it, to be honest. A little bit short biased. CLF. Yeah, I'm out of Neo, guys. I'm out of Neo for my starter. That's just clearly showing that strength. So it was definitely early. It was definitely early. It's sometimes worth the risk. It pays off really nicely because you get that early entry, and then you can always add to it. AERC is really sort of playing with my mind, though. AERC, I really want to long this. I'm gonna risk like not a lot on it. I'm gonna try it, guys. 950, 958, 958. That's what I got. Around average of 958. 958. Okay, I need to be exiting this. out, 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 out. Out. I didn't even have the time to mention it, guys. I'm out. Long time ago, like 930s. This is just. This is exactly why I didn't want to take long on it. This is exactly why, right? Shit. Where is it? This. As soon as I enter, like. Yeah, this is the thing with these kind of stocks. You got to be extremely fast. I was expecting that rug pull coming in on this one. I just thought on the break of that 960, it will start to hold above it. As soon as I saw the rejection from 970s, I tried to get out here actually. I tried to get out here on this rejection, but it was so quick that I had to get out here. Very, very choppy at the moment. So we can leave that alone, let it play out, and then we shall right. So that in itself could be a possible shorting opportunity as well. That's too early again. Could be a shorting opportunity. And look, if I'm gonna take this short, guys. AERC shorting 920. Come on, 921, 921, 920. Shorted it, but I'm gonna have a little bit of a room on this one. 920, I think I got 920. 920, broskies. 920. I want to leave some room. If it does chop around here, my final really hard stop would be here, 980s. But I will get out here early 950s around that area if it starts to trade there. So mental stop 950s, over 950s, and then hard stop 980s, just in case if it decides to really pop, because I don't trust it. It's being played around. Well, Mano, what the AERC? No, because the stream is delayed. When I was talking, I was already in it. And by the time I explain I'm in that and then I exited, it takes about 2-3 seconds. This whole thing happened within that 2-3 seconds, remember? So that's probably why. I hope I'm not trading a freaking delayed data. That'll be a. I don't think so. Now it just happened too quickly. That's the thing, and that's why I was mentioning I didn't have the time to actually even talk about the exit. I just said I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, it felt weird to me as well. Now short is playing out nicely, so I would rather make this short work for me, or not make it, but hopefully shorts work out for me than the longs, because usually my shorts are better. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on it. Now we can put our stop just over 942. Very, very tight range at the moment for the short. Very tight stop. You can keep it over 945, 940s, just in case. What is going on? CLF. Whoo! You managed to short it. You must have top ticked it, buddy. Roku up 3R as soon as I jump in. What? That wash could have given you 3R, but you might have gone in with big numbers there. If that wash gave you 3R, you must have gone in big. Right? Yeah, I think you put some more extra positions there. I believe so. Neo is actually taking the highs out, so is it attempting to gap fill? Maybe. Maybe. Neo is trying to attempt to gap fill. Billy is just not worth it. Roku. AMD is the strongest of them all, yes, at the moment. AMD is really, really strong. So that means Nvidia is going to be strong as well. AERC just playing around. Markets bouncing as well, as you can see. Neo is showing strength. Roku popping. Roku came down to... Yeah, this is what I meant. You know, Roku is purely those news-based trading. RDPX carried on and stayed up. Damn, Silver, what happened? Minus 4R for the day? What did you catch? AUVI, guys, it really moved. I couldn't catch it, unfortunately, but I did mention this has a strong catalyst. It took out that... this was a plan on this one. So you see this area here, this candle opening range, it needed to break. This couldn't break it, but that broke it. So that you could have added on this candle, and then also on the break of the high of pre-market. That was the plan with it. I just couldn't trade it at that point. So this one looks to be strong, to be honest. Nice catalyst behind it, and you know, there's volume coming in. Yeah, decent. There goes our AERC. Hopefully it carries on and takes the low out, 890. If it takes lows of 890 out, or 880s, I think we might have some decent move down. But I don't want it to be bouncing off of 9 as well. That's the last thing I wanted to do. Bounce off 9s and then reclaims the VWAP. In that case, that early exit will be there. instead of waiting it to pop over 980s. So be careful on AERC. Very choppy. Oh yeah, it's actually taking that 930s. About to exit it. So I'm gonna be exiting AERC very, very soon. About now. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out, guys. It's just two chop right here. 930 somethings. I'm out. It was definitely worth the risk. It's just playing around now. I'm just gonna leave it alone. UVI is really strong. And SPY is actually taken now. SPY is taken the yesterday's close. It's attacking that, but it's kind of taking it. So now, once it does that, on these pullbacks, we can look for some longs, guys. SPY is strong. SPY chances for some longs. Let's see what we can get. Neo. Neo's still strong. Yeah, Amazon definitely should have more people, because it's more people trading it now. They're able to trade it. Amazon. Right. Where's my Vero at? Billy. Oh, Vero is nice actually. I might take this with you. Vero. VERU. VERU. 1480s. Yeah. 1480s. 20 cents. 20 cents stop, guys. VERU. The 1480s. 1480s. Could have entered early if I was paying attention to it a bit early. But that's fine. With a stop over 15s. VERU. VERU. Husa, guys. Husa is just climbing as well. VERU might take us out. But I'm just going to wait for it to close above 15 on VERU. Yeah. Yeah, market fill. But it's a CFD thing, isn't it? It's not, it's going to fill me. So I don't know how you... Yeah, I was mentioning that earlier on the market pre-market analysis. That's why I have Meta instead of FP here. Meta. So yeah, what Darkness is saying is AFP is today. They've done it today, right? So Meta FP is changed to Meta now. So if I put FP here, you wouldn't see anything. And let me just show you FP. You see, done. That name is gone. Now you need to look at Meta. Meta is doing all right. I was mentioning, there might be some optimism because of the name change. There it goes. Vero is not looking happy. Yeah, it will always fill on the pop. It's uptick. It has to uptick before you get filled. Market's got an uptick on the SSR. You can't get filled. So basically, you can't get filled on the bid, even if you hit the market, right? It needs to uptick, hit that ask. If there is an SSR, is SSR on Vero? How come my... Oh, this one doesn't have that. Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. All right, we're good with the... I'm happy with Vero now, as long as it stays that way. Is there an SSR on? No, there's no SSR on Vero. That's why I was wondering why the... Interesting. Strange. Yeah, it could be some issues with the platform. You will get that once in a while. You have to try it a few times. RDBX flushing down, is that the decision maker? RDBX flush down under 10s, gave out. This might be the start of that move down on RDBX, expected move down. So there goes our VRU. Let's see if it takes that low out. VRU looking really decent. We've got a it needs to take the low out though. I'll still not be comfortable if it stays here. It looks good, but I would really like it to take the lows out. 1460s. 1465s. Could be silver. It could be. It could be due to that, yeah. AUVI just keeps chugging along. AERC is trying to pop, guys. I don't want to get chopped around on this one, but it is really fighting. The fact that it's still holding is a problem for short sellers. So I'm kind of inclined a bit towards longs on this one now, AERC. I usually give myself 3 tries on a single trade idea or single ticker. If those 3 don't work out, then I'll leave it alone. So if I do try it, it'll probably be my last try on AERC, but I doubt that I'm gonna try it. AMD is dropping. Let's have a look at AMD. AMD is a big wash though. AMD is getting a big wash, but is that actually a pullback? Could be. I'm also looking at RDBX as well for a possible short RDBX. Possible shorting opportunity under 10. Don't go without me, please, please, please. Please. RD. All right, 989, guys. 989 RDBX short. 989 looks good. 989. So right there, 989 over the break of 10. So very tight stop on this one. If it does break over 10, then you can get out. I will be planning to get out on around 10 or 5s or 6s. I can definitely leave it towards the VWAP. But I don't think it's worth it, because if it starts to go towards the VWAP, it will look like it's basically curling up. I don't like to see that on a short. So on the break of 10s, we'll try to get out early, which means very tight stop. If it does these kind of ones that works out, will pay out really nice R's for you. If they work out, though. If they work out. These kind of stocks could be like AERC and RDBX and your HUSA. They are very crowded as well these days. It's kind of very difficult to have that momentum trade on them. Let's go. Let's put some chill music, guys. What do you say? Let me know if it's distracting. The music, guys. If it's distracting, I'll turn it off. Let me know. Let's just listen to something. MO. Finally, somebody decided to trade MO. Somebody traded MO. Nice. Very nice. Beautiful. That was a cleaner move, actually. Is the volume okay, guys? You guys can hear me clearly without any issues with the music behind. If the music is too loud, I'll turn it down. Yes, sir. Nice one on MO. Nice one on MO. Yep, I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Zell. Dude, you can't just take those things on you with your just don't be selfish, man. Share. AERC is popping again. It's interesting what SPY is doing right now. Nice, I like that, Zell. Focus. Don't worry about calling it out. I'm just playing with you. As long as you catch them. But did you say you got out of it like completely? Yeah, it's the confluences of multiple setups, which is great. That's what you want to have. Full out soon. Okay. I mean, this has room though, Zell. I mean, if it does take out this 49.50, watch out. Just watch out. So the potential for this one is huge. Now, you might get a bounce from this area because it's a strong one, low of day as well as yesterday's close. But if it takes that out, that low is gonna get taken out, and there's a big room. So AMD is looking interesting. I'm looking at AMD for possible longs. SPY is also holding up nicely. As you can see, nice little flag pattern here on SPY. If it starts to curl back up over 41150, if it does do that, then we might see some move coming in on AMD as well. AMD might be a better one to take long on if we are going to take anything long. Look at the way it's trading at the moment, right? This EMA is holding really nicely, hugging it, and yeah, looks good. Yeah, once in a while. There you go, AMD. I think I might look into possible longs on AMD, guys. 10. I don't like to trade AMD, but it looks so good. When it breaks this trend line, guys, and if it does close above that, then there's our opportunity on AMD. At the moment, it's just because the SPY is a bit having a bigger pullback. That's why it's actually not able to take that out. But as soon as SPY starts to bounce, this is our zone, remember? It's actually SPY is on that zone, comes back, and let's see if it holds. Yeah, RDBX is not going anywhere, so that's a bit of a... It might take a while for it to... I think MO is gearing up to take the lows out. MO. Let's watch MO actually. The one that Zell took the trade on. Yeah, just watch out if it does take the lows out. It is attempting to take it though. Yep. Ooh, AMD is pulling back towards the VWAP. AERC finally went without me. There it goes. And then that 10 rejection, I'm gonna leave it alone now. It's a chase. We'll see what it does around 10 rejection. We might see... I think there might be some opportunities on this one later on. I'm watching MO as well. Maybe there's another opportunity on MO right now 49.50. 49.49s. Yes. 48s. 49.48s. I'm in. 49.48s. Short on ammo. 49.48s. And I need ammo to not go back into its zone again, that opening range. I need to stay under that. So as long as it stays under that, I'm gonna hold it. The stop would be 49.70s break. So we shall see. There it goes. Now it's broken the close on ammo, and now it's attempting to break the low. Now, if it starts to, as I said, starts trading under the lows, a lot of stop runs are gonna happen here, and the panic will set in on this one. So M is looking good for sure, and also Vero is looking decent. There it goes, Vero. Let's go, baby. Vero, let's go. Oh yeah, baby. Vero, let's go. So that's that. That's gonna be the stop here. Let me have a look at meta just a minute. Vero is looking good. Meta. Ooh, meta came down to VWAP. Meta is pretty similar to SPY. But I like, to be honest, I like the AMD. If I'm gonna go long, I'm waiting for a SPY to actually hold around this area here. If it does hold and starts to curl up, this is what we want to see on SPY. So where's my? If I can just show you. So if we start to see on SPY holding here, anything, and then starts to curl up over 41411. Then we will see on AMD something like that, right? So it will be the break of trend line. So that area here could be a nice little opportunity there. That's what I'm looking at on AMD. But SPY needs to hold this though. If it doesn't, then all bets are off. Oh, RDBX. Yes, sir. Let's go, RDBX. Come on. Finally, you decide to go, man. Freaking hell. But we need that momentum coming in, though. Yeah, CLF was the one I missed for sure, yeah. Don't even remind me on that one. Actually, believe it or not, CLF was the one that was on my main watch. But the problem with that one is I was watching it. It just was too fast enough for me to take anything. You see, 22 is the level I was watching, believe it or not. 22 level. But it just went so quick. Just couldn't do anything about it. This is why I keep on saying, guys, AMD is so strong at the moment. Look at this. Look at the SPY dropping so much, and AMD is barely dropping. Now it will have an effect on AMD for sure, but this is why you want to keep a relative strength stock just in case SPY starts to actually show strength, right? You see the difference here? But anyways, I'm gonna leave AMD alone at the moment. SPY is under VWAP. CRM. Wow, CRM looked strong as well. Oh yeah, CRM was the continuation. I mean 191, 293. Shoot. Dude, I keep on missing these decent setups, man. What the hell? What the frick is going on here? I did talk about CRM on the pre-market analysis. But anyways. Come on, Emo, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's do this, Zell. Come on. Although, remember, Zell, I joined way after. But, you know what the daily looks like, right? But you should be well ahead on that stock, right? On MO, I believe your your entries might have been here somewhere, right? Dude, that's a really decent trade. That's a really decent trade. Yes, sir. Let's go, Zell. Anyways, if I don't catch it, guys, at least somebody's catching it, which is great. I did catch it, but a bit late. I'm okay with that. Viru, let's go. Viru is about to take the low here, 1460s. Let's go, baby. Take that out, and we're good to go. I believe it or not, on this one, I still haven't taken a partial, which I should be right now. It's almost about 2 to 1, 1.5 to 1. So on Viru, I'm just hoping it takes this 1450s out. But I should be taking some out. Hold on. Dude, I need to take this bounce off, man. Silver. I know you're it's permanently off, isn't it? So doesn't matter. I couldn't take anything off, unfortunately, on Vero. I wanted to at the lows here. Unfortunately, I couldn't. What the heck? Yeah, just 140, 1460s. I wanted to take some out. And if this comes back and bites me, then that will be my mistake. They should have been in a partial here for sure. Not. You could have actually taken a partial here as well. That was a valid partial at the lows, but a better partial was on the daily level. As you can see, quite clearly started to bounce. That is a bad management from my side. I have to raise my hand and accept that. But at the moment, as it stands, I am quite comfortable with the trade because my stop is on. Ooh, Mo, baby, Mo, let's go, Mo. This is what I meant, Zell, by Mo having a massive opportunity for a big move. This is what I meant. And even now, it might not be over. It has potential. So that's why I say potential. Okay, Mo, first partial coming in now. 49.13. I'm about to take out Mo. 49.12. It's still weak though. It's still weak. I just want to wait for it to pause a little bit. 49.12 is showing. Okay. 49.12s. 49.12s. 49. Okay, showing weakness. More and more weakness coming in. Come on. 49.10s. 49.10s. First partial. 49.11s. Okay, guys. First partial. 49.11s. Really happy with the trade. Really happy with the trade. 49.11 is the first partial. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, you could do that. As I said, that was the decent area as well, but I waited for this area. I was actually planning to take that out, but I just, over here, I wasn't paying too much attention because I am in quite a few trades at the moment. So that's why I say bad management from my side, because clearly when it comes to rules, I should have taken some out here. 100%. So I have broken my rules today, guys. Quite a few of those. Unfortunately. Oh, dude, AMD Darkness, did you take it? Tell me somebody took it, right? Actually, Spy was really in a bad position. But look at AMD. Look at that. Look at this trend line, guys. It breaks it 103. Come on, somebody took it, right? 103. Darkness, did you take it? Well, look at AERC. AERC is rejecting from the 10s again. A lot of games being played on this one at the moment, so be very careful. But look at Husa though. Look at Husa. Look at this. Very nice uptrend. Very nice. SPY's reclaiming. That's gonna help AMD even more. Which one are you talking about, Darkness? Chasing again on what? I always chase. You know me. I'm the chaser, baby. Let's go. Let's chase some more. $8.5R yesterday. Zell is hitting it, guys. Freaking hell, Zell. What's going on, buddy? Oh, chasing Vero. Okay. I don't really know what you're talking about, but maybe. Darkness, you think this is a chase here? The entry of 1480s? That's a chase? On Vero? No, it was a winner. I'm just saying I didn't take my partial. What are you talking about, buddy? I'm just worried about my partial. It was a winner. It still is a winner, even if I take it now. How is that a chase? You're funny sometimes, man. Wow, Husa. You son of a gun. Darkness is out there to freaking like just keep on pulling my leg every single day. He doesn't leave me alone. The freaking dark humor. No, it's not really dark actually. Okay, Emo. So if Vero isn't okay, Emo is. Charlie Murphy. Don't do that, Charlie Murphy. Redbox. If Emo isn't Chase, Redbox wasn't it? This is what I meant by AERC. You gotta, if you trade the low caps, you must understand the behavior of the low caps. You see this, it actually gets a lot of people here, and then tries to attempt that 10. 10 gets taken out. Look at this, by about 10 cents, and then all of a sudden rug pull comes in, right? And then it's re-attempting to take. So it's just getting a lot of people in the trade, getting them trapped basically. Yeah, where is it now? Mo is, where is it now? Is it a chase now? The reason why I'm asking it is there are certain setups that require you to take it at the break of certain levels. That's based off of the setup. I don't know why you're saying that, but anyways. I thought you were joking, Darkness, really. I'm sure you're joking, right? I think for Darkness, it has to be always a pullback trade, right? It has to be, because if it's not pullback trade, it's not a trade anymore. It's never a trade. It's always a chase or oversold or overbought. It doesn't have to be that way, Darkness, right? The only one that's taking his time is Vero. It's just just taking his time. I would have really liked this to be taking the 1450s, 60s out, but I'm just gonna wait for that VWAP to hold. If it does hold, then that's great. Yes. Okay, let's put it this way. Maybe chase buy, chase short is valid as long as you have a setup for it, right? Maybe it's a chase for you, but I don't call it a chase if there is a strategy and setup that's data driven, right? So let's put it that way, buddy. I'm out of RDBX for a break even. RDBX for a break even didn't go anywhere for me on RDBX. So yeah, I just can't really hold it around this area, just under break even here. Just early. I could have still kept it. It might go. And that's just, I can't wait for it to go. Yeah, I mean, you can call it, there are plenty of systems out there that actually benefits from a chase, but it depends on what you chase, though. That's the thing. You can't chase everything. If you choose the right stock, then you're good to go. Most of the Tony, welcome to the stream, first of all. And what will it hit? Ask Darkness. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody can tell you. If somebody can tell you, and if I knew, then you know where I will be. CLF. CLF, let's have a look at CLF for variation 3. No, there's no trade there. CLF, there's no variation, there's nothing. Let me just bring this to you because just need to make sure you understand. CLF at the moment. Was it before? It's good that you brought it up because there's no trade there. Hold on. Let me bring my zoomed. I think you can see. Can you see CLF? Yeah? Okay. All right, so the only time I don't want to go too much in detail on this one because that's something that we talk about in Elite. But this whole thing is void. And I hope you understand when I say void. That first, in our setup, the first thing that we look for isn't there. And I don't want to go too much in detail. Hopefully you get it. But as you were trading here, however, right there, right? You see that difference? The difference? This is there. And that's valid. So your entry on this area is valid if you had taken it. Anything after that is completely different story. We want that. That's the first thing. You can't take anything. I mean, you can call that, but really, this is way at the lows, way at the lows. This is like a second, third, fourth pullback. Watch out. You can't trade that. So CLF looks, yeah, looked good earlier on. That's why I was mentioning, even like 22s I was looking at. I didn't give us a chance, but yeah. Yeah, Zell, I'm still in on MO. I'm still in on MO. I took one partial out on it over at 49, 10s, 11s. And then obviously your stop can definitely trail by VWAP. I think that's too far. You can just keep it right just over the entry that we took, 49.55s. Hopefully it's not going to get there. I mean, if it does wash off, which I expect it to wash off another few runs, then 49 will be an area, and then break of 49 we'll see. SPY is struggling, very choppy, as you can see. SPY is very choppy. Also, RDBX, watch out, is curling up. If you're short on it, be very, very careful on this one. If it starts to reclaim that VWAP, we might see that midday squeeze on RDBX, just like we saw AERC earlier. Yeah, this squeeze here. Yeah, I was mentioning here, but I don't trade big caps that much, unfortunately. But I did mention it for people who trade like yourself, Darkness. You didn't take this AMD. I hope you did. What on MO? You took everything off? I mean, MO. It's really not doing anything for me to take anything else out. I mean, yes, from here, you were short here, I agree. That was a better entry, much, much better. And from this move to that move, yes, I understand why you took everything out. But by doing that, you're gonna be very limiting. You're gonna be limiting your R's. That's a great trade. Don't get me wrong. That's probably what R 3R trade. Depends on where you took the partials though. If you had waited for like me to take partials way at the like good washes, then easily it could have been 4R, right? But those 4Rs can turn into 10Rs, over 10R trades. If you let it work out, the final runner. So, but then again, remember this is for people who actually trade bigger sizes, and if you have multiple partials in your trade plan. But if you have, let's say, for example, 2 partials, 50%, 50%, I completely agree with that, right? Especially people who are beginning to trade. You should only be looking at, in fact, you might want to go into 1 in, 1 out to just get the feel for your trading style. And once you get the good data out of what you were trading, let's say your data is showing that you are actually doing well on the 1 exit, 1 entry, 1 exit, then you want to go into how far has your trades gone after your exit. How far has it gone on average, right? And once you start to realize that you are actually missing out on by not partialing out 2 exits, then you can start to work on your exit plans. Yeah, that was Darkness. That was a good trade. Yeah, nice one. Well done. So, yeah, but it's going to take a while, right? Right, it's going to take a while. And then once after like few months of trading that one in, one out, that's when you're going to make up a decision to add another partial, let's say 2 partials, 50%, 50%. Then once that starts to work out, what you want to do is you want to go back to your data again. Again, when I say data, is based off of your journaling, right? For example, trader view, trade viz, all that. If your data shows that you're still missing out on the exits, you're exiting too early, then you may want to add the 3rd partial, but that's gonna come later on in your trading career. And that 3rd partial could be a runner. So for example, if you have a runner, in this case, let's talk about MO. Let's say you've taken 50% out and then one more out, and then you've got your runner going 30% left. What you want to do is you want to trail it either with swing highs. Once it starts to create this successful swing highs, then you can start to put them on those swing highs, the partial, the stop, the trailing stop, right? A more technical way to approach that would be to put it over the break of the 20 EMA. What that means is it needs to break over the 20 EMA, and then it needs to create a swing. It's kind of like a high for you to put that stop on top of that high. Say, for example, if this candle, let me just draw that, actually, it's easier to. So if this candle closes up here like that, right? Like that. If this candle closes up there, and then it starts to trade like that, right? That is your swing high. Now your stop could be over that, your hard stop. You trail that stop just on the successful break of the EMA. Hope that makes sense. That's what I meant by successful break of the EMA. A wick is not a break. This is not a break of the EMA, right? It needs to close above it. Hard close, or yeah, we can call it a hard close. I'm struggling to find the name for it. It's just a successful break is what makes sense to me. Hard close, yeah. I mean, CLF might be an example. Actually, you know what? CLF might be an example, but it's a bit dodgy because it's in between. I really want to see, it's not like very. I can find a better example. Let me see. Let me try to see if I can find something. Yeah, that was a good deal on TradesViz. TradesViz, yeah, they're great. I unfortunately couldn't take advantage of that. I am still, I believe, on an annual subscription on them, with them. Vero, again, trying to attempt the lows, 1450s. Trying to attempt the lows, takes that out. We should see something coming in. The volume is dying down. I would really like it to take that with volume coming in, as you can see. But that's not enough. We need consistency in the volume, though. We might see quick drop on Vero. Watch out. If you're still in it, just be careful. We might see some decent wash coming in now. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Is this that? Look at the volume, guys. Look at the volume. Heavy selling coming in. 126. That's almost like $10. Just less than $10 a month. That's really good, especially when you're getting that screener as well. That is an amazing deal. I gotta admit. Is it still on that deal? I might actually upgrade. Um, I might actually contact them and see if they can give me the deal. If I were to really sort of go for another year or two. You know, the first time they came out, I told them, "Look, I like where you guys going with this. If you allow me, I will buy your license outright. I will buy the license outright, which means I don't mind paying quite a lot of. At that point, it was really cheap. So I said to them, look, name name your price. I'm gonna buy it outright. But they didn't sell me, and I can understand why they didn't do that. 31st June. Okay, that's great. That's great. I'm gonna upgrade that. I think I'm 6 months into my contract with them. Yeah, just yeah, lifetime membership. I said to them, look, if you have anything that's like a lifetime membership or license or anything like that I can use whenever I want, and I don't have to pay monthly fee, I will do that, you know. But they didn't take it. They didn't take the offer. I tried to persuade them, really. But at that time, I wasn't really sort of streaming or anything. Maybe once we start to get some traction with the stream, and a lot of people are actually enrolling with them or getting a membership, and then we could we will have a little bit of a stronger voice, I would say. Emo is looking decent. Have a look at Emo. Looking nice, nice volume. Volume comes in, and then if see if it carries on and takes the lows out. 49s. And 49s will be a better area as well. Yep. Yeah, I mean, even if it doesn't look, I probably will come out for the last portion, 49, 30s, 25s around that area. Even though it's still a good trade, it's still a winner for me. The one that doesn't have volume and the price action is horrible is the Vero. But again, as I said, I've got a like a free trade going on this one. So if it works out, great. If it doesn't, I'm barely losing anything on it. Let's say about a few cents, 4 or 5 cents on it. If it does take me out. So I'm in a good position with those two trades. So not much else happening. What else were we looking at? AMD is curling down. Just didn't have enough of a continuation. These kind of situations are great. You know, it's more relaxed. Like for example, you're in a trade, break even stop, and it will only get better on that one, right? And then you've got another trade that's really you've taken a partial, really decent partial, and this got more potential to the downside as well. And it's and again your break even stop, worst case scenario. In fact, way before that. Now This is a good example, guys. This is a really good example of what I meant by swing high, right? So I never said this was a swing high at that point until this breaks it, the lows of that swing low. Okay, so we have to we have to have the swing low for it to break. I mean, it breaks it comfortably. At the moment, is it breaking though? Yeah, it's broken. This candle has broken it. So now this became a successful swing high or a pullback, right? Now we can rely our stop on that one. Even hard stop could come in here. That's a valid trailing stop on the swing highs. Okay, and this is in line with the EMA trailing stop as well. Hope that makes sense. I'm getting ready on MO to take one more partial, just about, just before 49, hopefully. Guys, if you haven't joined our Discord, do join. Here's the Discord link. People joining in now. So if you're just joining in, just randomly at this point on the stream, on the recording, just know that we trade, well, from I stream my trades every day, Monday to Thursdays, from 8 a.m. EST, around, I would say 2 hours, around this time. Just before lunchtime, I'll end the stream. So if you do pop in, come and join us for the live stream. Yeah, that's why I like them, because you're talking about TradeViz, yeah? Yeah, he's right on the spot, man. He responds to your emails like instantly. And it might not be the founder, it might be others working, but they are really dedicated. That's the reason why I stuck with them is initially they had a lot of bugs. It was horrible. But I understood that if a support is there to fix it straight away, then that company is going to do well, right? So when they started out, full of bugs, every single little thing. Charts were horrible. They didn't even have 1 minute chart. This just, yeah, so much. So yeah, I might contact him. So Mo is bouncing from 49s. This might be a bigger bounce towards the VWAP, but I'm not going to hold it until it actually goes to the VWAP. So I might come out here on the break of the 49.25s. And if it does break 49.25s, I'll be out. You mean what? Stop loss hunt? What are you talking about? All right, our Viru is doing okay. Viru is doing really nice. And believe it or not, I still haven't taken a partial. Viru. All right, just about to now, though. Just give me a sec. I think this might have another go at to take the lows out. I'm just waiting for it to and give me a nice little wash and I'll take it. I'm talking about Vero, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Vero here. 1440s, 1439s. Just watching the tape now. First partial coming in anytime. Now 1439 is getting thinned out. 1438. Okay, let's push it down. Let's push it down. Come on. Yes, yes, sir. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. Come on. Pressure coming in. Let's go, baby. 36. Oh, 36 is holding. Is it gonna... Not much of... I would really like more volume coming into this, though. 36. Come on. And also, SPY is at that level. 36. Come on, 36. Right. 1437. 1437. First partial. What a weight on this one, guys. What a weight. 1437. 1437 is the first partial. Look at the move, guys. Right? Percentage wise. Don't look at the obviously the price, but the percentage wise, beautiful. So first partial in, and it's only gonna get better on this one. I can leave it to run. If I can get the second partial, then this trade is gonna look really decent, really decent. And on this one as well, it's already a decent winner. First partial here, second partial, it might take me out on this bounce, 49.25s. Nevertheless, a great trade on MO. Could have taken it earlier, I didn't, so I had to take the next opportunity where it gave me at the lows, break of lows. So those are the two trades running at the moment, and the trades that I took that got me chopped in a little bit on was AERC. Let me actually put it here. AERC. Yeah, so AERC was something that looked like it wanted to earlier. The first trade long was, it seemed like very, you know, it moved up really good, in really good strength. Look at the volume, rising, and the move was getting bigger and bigger. And then I was expecting a pullback for sure. Oh, look at Vero though, really nice. Pullback came in with some declining volume, right? And then it wasn't very clear, but as you saw here, declining volume, right? But as it starts to pick up, and now this candle wasn't formed at that point when I took it here. It brought in volume at that point, so I took it quite early. But I was also not liking the daily on it because these were heavily shorted stocks, right? So if it does pop, they usually get shorted very quickly, and the rug pull is quite possible. So that's exactly what happened. As it started to reject from 975s, I tried to get out here, 940s, 935s. I ended up giving 927s, 928s, getting out 928s. Now, that doesn't mean that this is a big loser. It's actually not. This was a feeler, and also I could have held way below yesterday's close, which was the original plan. So I still got out earlier than I could have. If I had my hard stop on it, I would have probably gotten out maybe here, 908, because it was just washing so quickly. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy how I traded that, very choppy. And then next, I took a short. Hindsight, it's, you can call it like that short shouldn't be there, but the short opportunity was definitely there. So I took it, and it just got chopped. It just got too choppy, chopped me around for a small loser again, and then there it goes, and I just left it alone. That's the one that chopped me on two trades, right? And then RDBX is just also break even. This was a good trade, I would say, slightly early, I would say, but then again, it didn't do anything I wanted to do, so I exited early, break even. So RDBX break even. Our Vero. Look at our Vero though. Vero trade just tested my patience quite a bit, but as long here's the thing, I took a trade off of this because of a bigger picture, basically. You know, don't want to go too much into detail, but I took a trade short around 1480s. Good entry, I would say. The stop was at that point here, right at the break of this. So okay stop in my opinion, just over 15. As it started working out, I could have taken one partial here. Even though it worked out for my partial to be way lower here, first partial, I still don't like what I did there. I could have easily taken one partial there, and this could have easily taken my rest of the stop out. So that's bad management from my side, even though it worked out great for me. So now I am very comfortably trailing my stop at the break even at the moment. The more it washes, the more it creates swing highs, the lower my stop is gonna go, right? So that's the plan. It's already looking really decent. Look at the difference between my minute. This is what I mean. This is my trading style, guys. Look at my stop, potential stop, and look at my trade potential, right? When it works out, look at it now, right? So this is why I'm trying to stress to you guys, if you can, if you do have a good stock that's going to run and it has more potential to run, leave some chance for it to work out. There it goes. You see, this is the real move coming in. This might be the real move. Look at the volume coming in, right? Most people would have actually gotten out fully here, and same goes with the MO as well, right? Is it really echo? Hold on, it might be because hold on. Do you still hear the echo? Okay, sorry, it probably is the music. And also I think it's the speakers, it's picking up the speakers as well. Why am I hearing my voice? All right. No, I think you are right. There is an echo because the speaker, I can hear myself on the speaker, so there's got to be an echo there, for sure, yeah. I gotta sort that out. It's just that this audio setup. All right, second partial coming in on Vero. Second partial coming in, 1417s. Anytime now would be ideal. 1417s. Just watching the tape for me to get out. Okay, still weak. 1416s are coming down. Are they filling up? 1416, 1415s are thinning out. Nope, there's bounce coming in. 1415s. Yeah, I do talk to myself, guys. Don't worry about it. When I do read the tape, it's easier for me to dissect it. 16s. 1416s are building up. Okay, taking some partial 1417. 1417. 1417. Second partial out, 1417. Beautiful. I think this exit was very nice. Doesn't matter what happens now. Second partial. When I do take out the second partial, most of the position goes on that second partial. So the weight on the average is very close to this one on the exit. Lovely. Beautiful. So that's one really comfortable trade for me at the moment. And my trailing stop hopefully is going to be around 1460s. At the moment, I don't know yet. It needs to create a swing high for me to decide. So that's Vero. And then MO, original entry was a bit higher. Yes, I agree. But then this was another setup. I took the short under the low of the day with a stop here, not there, not the original one. Stop was completely different to what the original trade would have been. So that was a good trade. First partial took it out for 49.11s, around that area, 49.10s, 11s, I believe. And then I'm waiting for the remainder to either get taken out on the break of this 49.25s or actually give me another partial around 49s. I would preferably want it to break the 49s for me to take the second partial. That is the plan with it. Two ways it can go. It can either take my trailing stop out around 49.27s, 27s, 2 cents above 25. Or it's going to take out the lows, which means it's hopefully going to take out the 49s, give me a really decent partial on the second partial. And if that's the case, my day will look good. So that is that, guys. In fact, one ticker loser, two ticker winners. But my winners, as you saw, is much greater than my losers. So I'm way ahead today. Thank you very much. I will take that any day. That's pretty much it, guys, for the stream. And don't forget to like. If we have, how many we have? 5. We should at least get 5 likes, right? We do get 5 likes. So you guys okay with that? Anyways, I wish you best of luck. Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy yourselves. It's been fun this week. It's I'm still obviously okay with the green week, but I'm waiting for that really big green week to come in, and once they do, it'll get way more exciting. Trust me. But anyways, guys, take it easy. Stay safe out there. I will see you next Monday, 8 a.m. EST. Cheers, guys.